Switzerland, reality versus Instagram. Switzerland travel mistakes Indians must avoid. Honest guide. Before you plan Switzerland, let me tell you this. Most Indians spend 3.5 lakh rupees or more on a Switzerland trip and still come back feeling tired, confused, and disappointed. In this video, I will share the real Switzerland trip cost from India, the mistakes Indians make, and how I experienced Switzerland without stress or overspending. If you're planning Switzerland, this video can save you money, energy, and regret. This is not a cinematic travel vlog. This is a real, honest Switzerland guide from an Indian traveler's perspective. For people who work hard, save money, and want value from their travel. Switzerland, reality versus Instagram. Switzerland looks magical on Instagram. Snowy peaks, scenic trains, perfect photos. But reality is very different. In real life, there are crowds, tight schedules, constant walking, and clock-based travel. Switzerland is not relaxed travel. It is planned travel. Miss one train, and your entire day collapses. Everything runs on time, which is beautiful, but also demanding. Switzerland rewards calm travelers, not rushed ones. Is Switzerland worth the money for Indians? One question every Indian traveler asks, sometimes silently, is Switzerland worth the money for Indians? The honest answer is yes, but only if you plan it smartly. Wrong planning makes Switzerland feel wasteful and stressful. Right planning makes it one of the best travel experiences of your life. Switzerland trip cost from India. Reality check. Most Indians choose Switzerland through tours and travel companies. I also collected many itineraries from different tour operators. When I studied them carefully, the bare minimum quote was around 2.5 lakh rupees per person. Add flights, travel insurance, and other charges, and the total easily crosses 3.5 lakh rupees. And this is the smallest quote. And this price does not include mountain excursions. Mountains are charged separately. Yes, they provide Indian breakfast and dinner. But breakfast is already provided by hotels or hostels, and lunch and dinner can be managed by us. So ask yourself, are you really going to Switzerland by paying 1.5 lakh rupees extra? When I say Indians end up paying around 1.5 lakh rupees extra, I don't mean it's only about food. It's a combination of things. Fixed group tours, rigid itineraries, limited flexibility, and yes, Indian meals where they are not really required. And on top of this, mountain excursions are charged separately. So costs keep adding, slowly, quietly, without people realizing. This is why many Indians feel Switzerland is too expensive, when actually it's often poor planning, not the country. Hidden costs. Tour companies don't tell you. Another important truth, mountain excursions are extra. For example, if you want to visit Jungfraujoch or Matterhorn mountains, then you'll have to pay around 21,000 rupees and 7,500 rupees approximately extra. This is over and above your package cost. This is rarely explained clearly. But once you reach there, you must pay. And slowly your trip keeps getting expensive. How I covered Switzerland in 2.2 lakh rupees, all included. I planned my Switzerland trip independently. My total cost was around 2.2 lakh rupees, including flights, visa, transport, food, and mountain excursions. For food, I carried simple Indian items like tepla and puran poli. And I also enjoyed Swiss food, especially Rösti. You'll find Coop stores everywhere in Switzerland. Fresh fruits, bread, cheese, and ready-to-eat meals are easily available. Swiss food is clean, simple, and satisfying. So tell me, why do you want to overspend? Why Switzerland is perfect for independent travel. Switzerland is one of the best countries for independent travel. You can travel confidently on your own. The public transport connectivity is outstanding. Swiss trains connect the entire country. There's an app called SBB Mobile. It shows train timings, platforms, connections, and delays. Once you understand the system, you don't need a tour guide. How I travel confidently. I want to share something personal. I traveled Switzerland confidently at 60. And this is important, not because of age, but because confidence in travel comes from preparation. I don't rush. I don't chase every Instagram location. I choose comfort, clarity, and safety. Confidence is knowing when to skip a place, not when to tick all boxes. This approach works for any age group, especially busy professionals. If you're planning Switzerland from India, this video can save you money, time, and disappointment. This is not about luxury or budget. This is about smart travel. Final and biggest mistake Indians make in Switzerland. The final and most important mistake Indians make while traveling Switzerland is this. They treat Switzerland as a 2 to 3 day checklist destination. Visit one city, go to Jungfraujoch, take some photos, and come back. Oh my God, this breaks my heart. How can you say you've traveled Switzerland if you've seen only cities and one mountain? Switzerland is not about cities. Switzerland lives in its villages, its slow trains, and its quiet valleys. How can you miss the Matterhorn? How can you skip Zermatt and the Gorner Grat train ride? How can you ignore beautiful villages like Sanen, Wengen, Lauterbrunnen, Mürren? These are not optional places. These places are Switzerland. So tell me honestly, how can you say I have traveled Switzerland and miss all this? I have spoken about this many times in my Switzerland Diaries videos. For every destination I experienced on my Switzerland journey, I explained why villages matter. If you want to understand Switzerland in depth, please explore my playlist Switzerland Diaries. The link is given in the description. If you're planning Switzerland seriously and want a balanced, realistic itinerary, you can write to me. I'm happy to share what worked for me. If this video helped you understand Switzerland better, then subscribing makes sense. Because I share travel experiences the way they really are. Honest, practical, and experience-based. Live life like a traveler.